right. Good morning. Yes, morning. So it's been a couple weeks. Had a lot going on. I had a library change, and then I had bad weather, so I haven't got to go and do many videos like I did last year. A little bumming. But we went up to 20 hives, 10 hives, 10 nooks. And oddly enough, you know, when people have gotten hives from me, or from nooks from me from this year, I've been like, feed your bees. You must feed them at least for 2 weeks or more. But I wasn't taking that to my own mind, and so like I haven't been feeding them. But last night I went and put jars on everybody. 2-pound bags only make I did 16 cups of sugar, 16 cups of water, so I did 1 to 1. Oddly enough, that only gave me about half quart jars for everybody. One hive got almost a full jar, but we'll see. So I probably shot myself in the foot this year on having really strong hives. I don't know why I thought to tell everyone else to feed your bees, but I wasn't doing it myself. So hopefully with us feeding in the next couple weeks, we will start to see much more growth activity out of them. Today the goal is we're going to pop everyone's lid, including the nooks, so I can check everyone out to see how they're doing, and then hopefully we'll be good to go. So we're going to get down to business. I must say everyone has been fairly active, so it's been pretty cool to watch them. Activity at all the doors are pretty good, so. Hold on. Use that little hook like it's supposed to be used. Chris will be out with us in a few minutes. He is inside taking all the old jar lids off for me. We're just gonna go till we see eggs. All right, y'all are crowding my little crevice right there. Thank you. Doing it late in the afternoon is not bad, but that sun is so bright I can't tell if those are eggs or not. So we're just gonna keep going. Not bad. Full of brood. All right. We can keep those strips in until next week. So that's what we're gonna do. with some dark brood on that one, so that's good. They're about to have a lot of babies. All right. First one down, not bad. Now we're gonna go around this side. We're gonna check on all the nuts. Now this one, come on. I think I just dumped a bunch of that out. Oh, maybe not. So I put an oversized lid on this one so that way they could have a top feeder. There's eggs. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna call this one done. Lots of eggs. Oh, and I got my queen. Ha! All right. I can't see my screen very well. She's at the way bottom. Got a nice little line of ladies following her. She's trying to act like no one can see me. There she goes. So yay! Got a nice little queen right there. I'm gonna be very careful putting her back. There we go. So, definitely with some feeding, that one will be ready soon. So we're gonna keep on feeding. Oh, get out of my milk. Come in, kind of, you know.
You're in the wrong spot for that.
Well,
You're in the spot.
No, I'm not. Oh, this one, don't twist.
Yeah, I know.
No queen on the lid. So yeah, if you're not feeding your bees, feed your bees. Especially if you want them to grow faster. Oh, that's promising. Some tightly packed pollen. I wonder if I separate it, if they'll draw it out more. Probably not. What is that? Okay. I'm gonna put that one right there. I'm gonna put that back. All right, next. Now, if I remember correctly, this one had a really dark queen. And she's a new queen, if I'm thinking of the one I'm thinking of correctly. Yes. So I had to, what day was it when it was raining real bad? Come on. I've been looking at my bees. I haven't ignored them at all. I've been doing it, like the other day it was raining, so I did it in between the rainstorms.
It was Saturday.
Was that Saturday?
Or Sunday. Or Sunday.
Sunday. And this one had a young queen. And I know that because when I did the inspection, she hatched right in front of me. So what I'm hoping to see.
No, that was during the week, wasn't it?
Was it during the week? Was it Tuesday when I took off?
Yes.
Possibly Tuesday. So it is probably too early for me to see if she's started laying, but she was almost all black. It was really cool to see. Alright, I'm gonna let them continue doing what they're doing. Why didn't you say something? It was a bug. It wasn't even a bee bug. It was a bug. Look. So they are getting busy, so. All right, go back down. Thank you. You guys can have that for one more week. Alright. I kind of like these jars. Lids. Ready? Rid of some of that. Open that up so they get more food. I think eventually they would have peeled it all away, but we need to replace this one. And then this one, I didn't like. I did take a Nook that was about to explode. This one only had about 2.5 frames of bees. I couldn't even find the queen. I took new frames and just combined it. So hopefully this one took well. Can't tell if there's eggs on that or not. The sun is like too intense. Oh, there's eggs. Okay. I feel like she would. Wait a minute. What is that? Hold it. Those are hatched queen cells. But that's clearly an egg. Let me keep going. Maybe they're just from old when I did the split. Oh yeah, we got. Oh, there's our queen. You see her?
Mm-hmm.
There's our queen. Could I have your finger? We're in the shadow too much. Hold on. Now your finger, maybe? There she is. All right. I like that. Right there on the edge. Okay. So that was a good move, combining that one. They'll build that out soon. There we go. That's wonky growth. We don't encourage that. Look at those beautiful eggs. Alright, so this one has a queen and there's eggs. Oh, that breeze feels nice, don't it?
Yes.
Alright. definitely a tighter fit, I think, than the jars.
I might have to drill the hole out a little more.
Yeah, can you push on that lid to make sure it's down? It doesn't look down in the front. Okay. But like that one just came out just fine, so.
Different lid.
Oh, yeah, we didn't make that one. We made that one. Come on.
What is it?
Oh. Will you put that with that? Alright, that is a perfect frame for laying. So we're going to possibly move it to the middle because that's like all nice and clean and shiny. But also, why is she not going this far? That's also empty. Jesus.
Queen cells?
Yeah.
Cups?
Yeah. Yeah, this is very old comb. Feel how hard that is. Let me see. Come on. Oh, those are eggs. Okay. This is some old comb. I need to pay attention to that next year. No. I like that one, so we're going to put that in the middle. Lay on that one, please. All right. Moving on. As long as they build out on here, we're good. Ooh. Look at that. Baby bees. comb. Alright, we'll put that back. Okay. What?
Nothing.
Five more to go. We got this. How long have we been going?
I don't know.
Does it say it on there?
26 minutes.
That's it? Ha! I think we're doing right. Pretty not too bad. There's some pretty eggs, pretty brood. Alright, I'm following my rule. I see eggs, we're gone. It's too hot to sit out here and admire them. We need to do something about those ants, honey.
Yes, we do.
Table. You can move that. Oh, actually, let me have it for a second. Sorry. Why not? We'll look at it. No, I didn't think so. Alright, eggs and... Hold on, we're gonna look at this one real quick just because I think this one's really pretty. Will you touch the screen for a second? Alright. Can you touch it to get it to focus?
Is it focused that way?
I think so, I'm not sure. I just thought that bee was kind of cool with the pollen on its legs. Alright. Oh, almost done. 3 more. Right? Yeah.
This one doesn't have
It does
the
not.
screen.
No, it does not. made that very clear last night. So we need to put a screen on that one. Oh, where'd their jar go? Thank you. I'm not a fan of opening up my hives and having no screen on the jars, but we're trying. You see that edge on the piece of one on the insert we have to make? We have to do that. So
Okay.
do you want to look at it so you
No.
get it? Oh. All right. Now this one, I will say when I open this one up on Tuesday, I guess I could talk about what happened on Tuesday. When I opened this one up on Tuesday, I noticed it had a hole that was leaking. So I think it was weak just because it had water getting into it. So I think these are going to probably be my bees when I keep them, because they're just going to be that far behind, I think. Because all of the comb was soaked and it had puddle at the bottom. So I stuck the rock on it to close it, but then I need to feed them. So we're going to possibly might need to switch them out because I didn't like how they started out. The box itself is in good shape, so maybe it just needs a new lid. But there's our queen. Touch this queen. Ah, I lost her. There she is. You see her?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're gonna put them back. So they're a little late bloomers, but that's okay. All right, 2 more to go. This one I think had the hive beetle problem, right? We'll go in a second.
Yeah, there's some.
But it's no longer a problem. Squish. So I think we're going to take this out. Will you dump that out, please? Yep, they're working on that, so that's good. I would say the beetle problem is pretty much gone. Oh, welcome wind. And eggs? Yes. So, queen is fine. Eggs are there. So now we're gonna go to the last hive. Ooh. So, Tuesday. I am missing a hive. And it turns out on Tuesday, in between the rainstorms, that is why I didn't film. Also, I was completely by myself and trying to do it. It was sporadic. It wasn't all at once. So I didn't want to do multiple little videos. But I opened up that hive and I noticed the hive that was right there. I noticed that didn't expand, but then I noticed the comb looked really weird, which is super sad because like 2 weeks prior, the comb looked really pretty. It had like a yellow tint to it. And I instantly knew what was wrong because when I pulled the first frame, when I say there were eggs everywhere, they were on the side of the frame, they were tons in each cell. It was just like egg laying in between the frame, like just everywhere. And then I looked and I saw there were tons of drones. And all the comb had gotten messed up because there were drones being laid in it. So, as mean as it sounds, in the middle of the next rainstorm, because that's of course when I started to go through the hive, I had to shake out bees into my yard and pray that they went to another hive real quick, because once you have a laying worker, it's really hard to tell who's the laying worker. So the only way I know to fix that problem is to shake all the bees out and start over. So that's why I am missing a hive. So what I'm suspecting is, because this hive I think got bombarded with lots of bees when I did that, I'm suspecting a lot of those bees came to this hive. So what I want to make sure is I see just a few eggs, and 1 egg in each cell. Oops, that was a little hard. To make sure the laying worker didn't come here. So yay, this one's a really pretty frame. Let me check to make sure she's not on there. Wonky comb growth, we don't want that. I don't see her on here, so that's good. All right, so let's see if I can show you what. Oh, I guess I'll need to get. There's just 1 egg in each cell. I don't even know if you guys can see that. But that's what it's supposed to look like. And that's not what it looked like. Ugh. Alright. So, thank goodness we're on the last one. Yes, thank you. Hard at work. All right. We need to get another lid for this one. It's squishy right there. Okay. So that is it for our hives. Well, we've got 2 on the porch as well, but we're not going to mess with those right now. Everyone is actually looking much better than I anticipated. Definitely feeding them over the next couple weeks will help. But other than that, I have we're not going to count that red one. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 nooks technically that need a home. So if you know anyone, let me know. And we'll see you guys next week.